Muted. All right, that's much better. Sorry about that. All right, we're live for the fifth annual draft. We're ready to go. We have in with us, who has showed up to the draft. We are waiting on April Showers, Brian Velasco. We are waiting on one of the D monies, and we are waiting on um, we're waiting on one of the D's. We're waiting on Rich. We're waiting on Andrew, the returning champ. We have Mama Goose, Brian Toledo. We got myself is on, and there's Andrew, the returning champ, has decided to show up. We've got uh, we've got KG in the house, so he's ready for his draft, trying to come back, the three-time champ. Able to get that done this time. We've got inside here, we've got somebody called the Chicago Bears. Who's the Chicago Bears? Oh, Ryan Sanders, sports handicap. He's up there at 10. Jordan's there at 11. D's dad is not on. So D's having all kinds of fun issues. He's in the draft. He's out the draft. He's in the draft. He's got a draft that was 2 hours before this. So hopefully he's here for most of the draft. I'm sure he just came in, set up his queue, and we're going. So waiting for the guys to show up, waiting for us to get going as we start another fun draft season. I think it's one of the worst first rounds ever in draft history that we're dealing with. I think you have a bunch of guys that I don't even have as first rounders that we're all taking as first rounders. I mean, running back is so hodgepodge that you got to take a Bijan Robinson in his second year with a brand new offensive coordinator, a brand new quarterback. You don't even know if he's going to get the ball that much down the goal line. Great back. Just how much he is. To take him as the second pick overall, I think is an absolute joke. And then after that, I mean, there's really, then you're looking like Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley. To me, Taylor could easily end up being the number one back in the entire league. Same thing with Saquon Barkley in Philadelphia. Should be able to see a massive upload than what he had at the Giants. I mean, better offense, should be able to score more. Definitely a guy that's there. And then, of course, anyone wants to screw D up and take Isaiah Pacheco early. That's an opportunity. Pacheco doing really well. The question you wonder is Carson Steele behind him. Is he going to take all the carries? Is he going to be able to be the goal line back? And Pacheco's not going to get those goal line carries. Then you still got Fat Boy CEH behind him as well, who's going to take carries. And then Justin McKinnon still takes stuff receiving. So, I mean, you got to take Pacheco in the second round. It's different when you were taking him in the fifth and sixth. Now you got to take him in the second round. James Cook, I mean, obviously he's going to be a big man in Buffalo, but who's the offense? Is it Keon Coleman? Is it Dante Kincaid? But Cook is a very favorable guy. Will be picked here in the first 2 rounds. So it will be very interesting when we see kind of going forward how this draft's going to shake up. We've got just under 4 minutes to go. Still waiting for some guys to show up. We get guys in, out, in, out. I don't know why you go in and out. Like there's anything. The draft starts at 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, the draft will start. Not seeing Sensuous there. Hola, we're still waiting for Rich. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got Isaiah Pacheco. And I mean, after that, Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, who got hurt preseason. Is he going to be able to stay healthy? Yep. Then move over to the wide receivers. The number one wide receiver just signed a contract a day ago and is magically on the 2-week exempt list. You don't know if you're even getting him for week 1. You'd hope so, but who knows? We will have to see what happens with that. So, I expect him to play, and I expect that just to kind of go through Tuesday's cuts today. What's up, Mike? All right. All right, one guy's in, one guy's out, one guy's in, one guy's out. All kinds of things going on here. Got my secondary laptop. Let's pull that up. FSU has a lawsuit to recruit NIL funds. All right, Jordan's here. Rich has joined the draft. Now we are just waiting for everything. All right, boys. Keep it clean. Where's Brian Velasco? All right, Dirty Berry Gang is on the clock, but he is not yet here, so we shall see.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Not much. Oh, you just popped on. Okay. That was driving me nuts there for a second. I was like, wait, how'd you get on? It's like you probably just came through the StreamYard. You ready for this? Where's your dad?
He's in there. Should be.
Who's Chiefs Kingdom? Is that you or is that your dad? Yeah, your dad is not in there yet. He's on auto.
Oh, he messaged me and said, "Are you ready?" So I'm like, well, "You better be ready."
Okay. I know it just says in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I know you did your draft. Did you have your draft? All right. All right, we got Stifler up here. Interesting pick there by Bob. CeeDee Lamb, another interesting guy, early. Oh, you ready for this? I think this draft kind of sucks. When I looked at it and I just go through some of these guys, I don't want to touch with the 10-foot pole. And I'm like, I got to take you with the second round. I got it broken out of the first minute of the draft. I went, what is this? I was like, really? Why do I sit there and have to take you, this team right here?
How about the draft? The draft grades from ESPN is funny. I don't know if I've had like a really good draft and like, oh, there's a D plus. What?
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting ready to draft here. Let's see. Bijan went, boy, he went way late. CD, Tyreek. All right. I'm just going to take upside here. Two of the guys I wanted were gone, so we'll see. Like, I don't want to touch Puka with the 10-foot pole. I think he kind of had his career year, and I don't see it getting to be that much better than what it was.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm about to get gas though, so I'm on mute.
Oh, you're all right. The headphone's not working right now anyway, so I'm trying to figure out. I'm just talking the other way. We got Big Chub Energy to Jahmyr Gibbs. Okay, so Ryan is here, so that's good. So we just have April Showers, Brian Velasco going on Oh, this should be interesting. What we see. You take Isaiah Pacheco. Your dad did show up here to be able to take Isaiah Pacheco. Jordan takes a shot on Chase. Yep. And he takes Brandon Ayuk. Okay. Interesting move. On the clock. Let's see what we want. My choices are Olave, Collins, Brown, Kyron Williams. All right, we got bye, Felicia. Derrick Henry goes way, way early.
Yeah, wow, that was super early.
I mean, it's like the one guy in your league took Derrick Henry early, and I went, they realized this is a PPR league. You're talking about a guy who's going to get about 20 receptions. Let's see what Rich takes here. Yeah, the Jamar Chase thing, I mean, you still got to take Chase. Chase is the guy that he plays is just a dynamic player. A.J. Brown, another guy I don't want to deal with. I mean, I have a feeling he might just get phased out here and you go to Devontae Smith. All right, Rich is confused. Who to take here on the second pick of the draft? Really? Second pick of the draft? We're questioning that? See, I mean, this is what I'm saying. You got to like 30 seconds of the draft and you're trying to figure out who the world to take. That's not good.
Are we on tonight, Fox? You got any bets?
I gave a lot of stuff in the WNBA stuff and Nick the House stuff. So if someone does take Puka, it's not a bad move. Did April Shower show up, or did he just go on auto pick? All right, we got Stifler's mom. I've got Barkley and Collins. I mean, I gave a couple things. I mean, you've got the Mystics game that just kicked off. There's some props there. I mean, I'd probably take something like Asia Wilson, 25 points, and or you want to take Asia double and Reese over 12 rebounds is probably good. We're still waiting on Kennedy Carter. If she plays, I think she does. Really, D? In 2 drafts in a row, you take Kenneth Walker? Really?
Oh yeah, breakout year.
All right. You know what that means.
That means you take Chardonnay, right?
No. What do you want it? Am I ahead of you? Is your dad on, or did he just set up his thing? Because it looked like he picked out of what would be out of order, so it looked like he set up an auto draft or something. Because he's
he should be on.
Actually, he doesn't.
Unless he's working, but that's on him.
Yeah, looks like he's coming in and out because he's not on auto right now, but it doesn't show him actually here. Devontae Adams was just taken. All right, we got Chiefs Kingdom is on. CJ Stroud. It's a lot like D2. DK Metcalf. Malik Neighbors, interesting. All right, so we go Josh Allen, Malik Neighbors goes in the 4th, Rashee Rice goes in the 4th, picked by yours truly. Should be really good early on the season until they drop the hammer. Alvin Kamara. Someone drafted Alvin Kamara. They should be shot. All right, San Diego players. Cooper Kupp, another guy I don't want to draft. James Conner, solid player. Another guy I don't want to draft. D-Tix, Lamar Jackson. Boy, does he take him early. All right, we've got Mark Andrews taken. What some tight ends flying off the board here. Bye-bye Felicia takes Aaron Jones.
And then I messed up.
Interesting. I almost hit the wrong button there. I almost drafted the wrong guy.
Yeah, I took 2 quarterbacks not knowing that I didn't have another pick for like 15 more picks.
Well, you'd be solid.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I've got Javonte Williams in 2 leagues now. Yeah. Okay, gotta like. All right. I hope. I mean, at that point, to me, it's just I'm taking the starting running back. That's all I'm trying to do there. Do I think he's great?
Yeah.
No. Do I think he's there? No. As kind of like that, I take a starting running back.
Now we see Worthy go off the board. He's already got Pacheco.
No, your dad. I mean, your dad's got to take some Chiefs. I was shocked. I thought he was sure he was going to take Mahomes.
I thought he was too, but he took Pacheco first. I think P Ryan has a game Thursday. He plays them twice a year.
Yeah, it's kind of. There's just so many unknowns. Like people are taking more from Chicago. I'm like with Keenan Allen there, you don't know what he's gonna see the ball. Is he the number 1 guy? Is he the number 2 guy? What's the deal?
Or is he number 3?
Yeah, well, I don't think he's 3. I don't think Odunze's gone up that high. Dalton Kincaid. He took 2 tight ends. Okay, only 1 can play. Well, technically you can play 2, but all right. Three more picks here until I got to make a decision. Jordan's confused. We're all confused on the double tight end pick. It's like, what the crap was that?
All right, let me know when I'm on the board. Because for some reason, when I exit out of the browser because I'm driving, it won't let me talk while I'm in the ESPN app.
Okay. I mean, we're at pick 63. You're at 69. So Jalen Waddle was just taken.
Man, how good is that sound?
That's me. It comes out. It tells me that's how I know I'm picking. Oh, damn it. He just picked who I want to pick. Is there anybody worth picking?
No.
No, not really. All right. So we just got to bolster our wide receiver core. Is there any tight end worth picking? Maybe. Worst part is this draft is looking just like my other team, so it'll be easier to manage.
That's what I. Yeah, that's true, but I had to. That's why I took Lamar.
My other team.
On my other quarterbacks, I have J-Lo and Joe Burrow, and I'm like, let me just take Lamar. But then Jordan Love falls in my lap. I'm like, well, I'm gonna take Jordan Love too.
Oh, is that where Love went? Okay. I didn't even know he was pulled there. I was just kind of like, okay.
It was more of a keep him away from everybody.
Yep. Who knows? We might actually get a trade this year.
I got Kenneth Walker and J-Lo, I think so.
All right, you're on 4 picks.
Shit.
You're at 66. Mama goes down deep to kick David Njoku. Not a bad move.
I mean, especially considering that Rich was about to pick him too.
Well, 2 Browns went off the clock right before Rich picks. Njoku out, Cooper out. He takes T. Higgins. You take Xavier Worthy way too early, but okay. I like Xavier Worthy. I just don't think.
I mean, look how much Hardman had action. That's going to be Xavier Worthy, but 2 times explosive, and he can catch the ball. Think of that. And you got the punt returns, the kick returns. Oh, touchdown wise.
The injuries.
Yeah, he's small. I said that about Devontae Smith too.
Yeah. All right, Stifler's mom. Let's see what we got going here. That's such a waste. Such a waste. I don't know why you guys are so big into Brock Flowers. Trust me. I mean,
What's wrong with him?
the Michael Mayer had. He's got a terrible quarterback. I mean, it's just
The quarterback's going to go to the outlet, and it's going to be the tight end.
correct. Michael Mayer.
You don't think that the Raider fans are going to want Bowers out there?
Heard from the Raiders brass that I know that is in the organization. They expect pretty much both guys to have the same exact numbers.
That's an expectation, but when you draft somebody, what they draft first, second round?
I think they got him in the first. All right, I'm looking at the clock. Someone take the guy I wanted? Yeah, they did. Stifler's mom is doing that this entire draft. Not what I want. Oh.
So yeah, are you betting on the Ravens Thursday, or what's going on?
No, I took the Chiefs. The
You
Ravens.
think the Ravens are just going to try to run the ball, or what? The whole game?
I think no. I mean, I think it's a high scoring game. To be flat honest with you, I really do. I think there's going to be. I mean, I go back and forth because technically defenses are ahead of offense, but Kansas City played a lot longer. He typically plays. So Mahomes played a lot longer than he typically plays. Jackson hardly played. I'm interested to see how the Derrick Henry experiment works. I'm not 100% sold on it. I mean, but if the league starts calling hip tackles every single time you guys try to tackle him or anybody tries to tackle him, then it's going to work great. The offensive line and the Ravens is the biggest question mark. The fact that they literally said, and the GM said, we should be where we want to be next year. Because they went all youth movement basically on the offensive line because they paid Lamar. So, I mean, you guys are missing a right tackle. So, I mean, I guess I really probably should play the under, but I think both quarterbacks can make things happen, which scares me to death. I mean, I don't know. The play I'm probably going to have, I've been playing a lot of teasers. I've played teasers in college football, and it's worked out pretty well for me. So not anything I'll give as a play, but I'll personally take it. Like a basketball girl to get 10 points, and then I'll flip around and take 10 points off the total of the game. So a lot of college plays, I was at 40 and a half and like 68. So it'd be like, okay.
Yeah, most of my parlays are ending in Cincinnati. That's scary.
Yeah. Let's see if I get screwed again for the 37th time. Tim again and Mama Goose have been taking every guy I want to take. Someone took a kicker?
Already?
Kicker?
Oh, man. Anybody kick field goal nowadays.
Your dad drafted a kicker.
Oh, you took butt kicker?
No, he took Jake Moody.
Who?
The Niners kicker.
What? Did somebody already take butt kicker or what? That's crazy. Why would you take Moody?
Yeah, 4 more rounds.
Right. Shoot. That's because he had back-to-back picks, so.
Tony Pollard was gone. Another guy, I mean, who knows? Austin Eckler, I figured he was going to be the next guy gone.
All right, I'll be right back.
No problem. Congratulate your dad on taking a kicker. It's interesting move. All right, we are in the 13th round. We're reached the spot where people reluctantly are taking like Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler, a random kicker. No. All right, so we got Deontay Johnson. Wasn't he cut? No, that was probably somebody else. Jordan's in and out. Stifler's mom is coming up here. Christian Kirk is taken. Jaden Daniels, Jalen Warren.
Oh, I was raised by non-believers, I do understand the intricacies of social interaction. Is it delightful? The story he told me that's our due passing by. You own the magic book? Right.
Magic boat, a talking car, to help him fight crime and to be supported.
As a child, he would carry his picture and but he was your father. As if he was like a town.
Shooting Knight Rider was touring with his band in Germany. I told you guys, I hate that story. It's so sad. As a kid, I used to see all the other kids all playing catch with their dad, and I wanted it more than anything in the world.
And Peter, what if this man is your Hasselhoff? Listen, if he ends up being evil, let's kill him.
All right, looking at the draft, we've got J.K. Dobbins chosen, 49ers defense chosen, Zach Moss chosen, Ladd McConkey.
It'll be just a couple of days. We'll not get the Rockets finished with session.
Got the Sun getting their ass kicked.
Hope Daddy isn't as big of a dick as you, boy. What is your goal here? To get everybody to hate you? Because it's working.
Kirk Cousins. Ravens D was taken by Chiefs Kingdom. Browns.
All right. Test
All right,
1,
he
2 on the
said
new
he's
laptop. We good?
He's taking two of each position.
Who, me?
I assume Chiefs Kingdom is your dad.
Correct.
Okay. So he took the Browns and the Ravens D. He's got a plan. Not sure what it is, but okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Although he has one.
I mean, someone may trade, but there's a lot of times there's going to be a lot of bad teams in the league. You're just going to take the defense that plays that bad team. He'd probably be the only guy in the league with two defenses. Chubb Energy's got 5 seconds. Oh, and he takes Rome Dunze. Almost let the clock run out on him. defenses are left? I know a lot of people took defenses. Cowboys, Jets, Steelers, Dolphins. Okay. And 115 more picks. Pat Fryermuth. What does KG take? $50 seconds. We got to move this out. Long. Took the Chiefs defense. All right. I'm going to take probably the best defense in the league. Yeah, I knew someone was going to take Brown soon. And we definitely have reached the point where guys are taking guys to 60 picks early. Come on, we got to pick this up, guys. Come on. No, you're on the clock. Gus Edwards. I knew someone was going to take him soon. What is the deal with Jonathan Brooks?
It's Macy's Labor Day sale with the lowest prices of the season, like the Radley section, $478. $674. Plus, don't miss free financing today at Macy's. You're still big fan, huh?
From full house to empty nest to free birds, Vanguard Personal Advisor can help you prepare for every chapter. That's the value of ownership.
Your severe asthma says you can't. Tespire says you can. Tespire is an adult treatment for pulmonary that helps you.
Justin Tucker.
Tespire is not a Western medication. Serious allergic reactions may occur. It helps with swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, trouble breathing, rash, or eye allergy to happen. Don't stop asthma treatments without talking to your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Avoid live vaccines. Sore throat, joint back pain may occur. Ask your asthma specialist for Tespire right away. No one has ever asked me a personal question.
Your antenna, what are they for? Yes, all I ever got. I say, but if you're not looking at your it's too low, your antenna will feel this. Right, and if it's anything other than specifically not being decapitated by a doorway, I will.
Well, no, but beautiful.
Justin Tucker is the second kicker taken. We have a baby.
Hold on.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, like what?
If they touch someone who is sad, I can ease them into contentment for a short while. I can make a stubborn person comfort. But I mostly use it to help my most he lies awake at night, thinking about his project.
Do you want to go with me?
Alrighty. Say hi.
Hi.
What's up? Now we just wish and pray on these things.
Kind of. And I couldn't even tell you who McGill McLaughlin is, but okay. He's the backup in Denver. That's what I know. Yeah. Probably would be more valuable to me than the guy who just selected him. So,
I mean, I took Ezekiel anyway, so.
yep. So you draft Ezekiel Elliott?
I mean, yeah, it's my son's name. I was like, you know what? You're there. I'm gonna take you. Hopefully, you break out one game. The game that I put you in. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think he becomes Jerome Bettis. DeAndre Hopkins.
Any good shows out, man?
Not really. I mean, I haven't been able to watch really anything lately, so.
Lots of work or what?
No, I mean, been doing work, but doing lots of. I mean, college football happened, so that was pretty much what we're watching. I mean, there's a lot of shows I do
Right.
want to do, but I haven't got to them yet.
I feel that. I just got the new Madden.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Ooh.
I did want to get the new Star Wars Outlaws. I haven't started.
Yeah,
that.
PlayStation.
I do.
If you got a PlayStation Plus, they're giving out that MLB, but I think you already bought it though, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Dana White contenders here. The girl just got jacked. Woo-hoo!
I don't ever watch that. I mean, I know a lot of people do, and it's just like whatever. I mean, it's too many upsets. So Trey Benson, that's a good pickup. I like that. Taysom Hill, okay.
People seeing people get their butt whipped, so you know.
It is surprising Tua went that late. Oh, it's him again. Cowboys D. Getting close
I'm up.
again. Got another pick coming up. Got to figure out who in the world scrubs do I want.
Here. Hey.
Suppose it's time for a change in leadership.
Which grub you gonna take?
Same scrub I took in the other draft. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Let's see what Rich is taking. There's some guys that are pretty interesting that are out right now. So yeah, Chandler was the guy I was looking at for a long time. Yep.
Took a reach on Mitchell, but whatever.
Josh Palmer is a pick I like. I looked at him for a lot. I mean, I understand Mitchell, but Mitchell's going to be. You still have Michael Pittman there. You still have the other guy who was there last year, though you can't find him on any draft board.
Who ended up taking Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah.
It's him again, KG.
And continued building from there, layer by layer. The very planet you walk on
Yeah, my son just started walking, man. It's crazy.
Oh, that's cool. It was fun when they do
Like
that.
fully 10 months. Oh, shoot. I gotta figure out who I'm taking.
who's a planet. How can you make a baby with your mother? It would smush her. My father would tell a story of me pregnant with my mother every once or so. That's disgusting. doctors and a digestive system and all company junk. I wanted to experience what it truly meant to be human as I set out amongst the stars. Until I found what I sought.
Young Hoo Koo. Someone drafted another kicker. Everyone's drafting kickers left and right. Well, I guess I drafted him. I didn't mean to, but okay. Oh, it's crazy. We got Trevor. Okay. Run on quarterbacks. Me, kicker, KG, quarterback. Sean, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, my dad has Stroud and Mixon.
Stroud and
And two
Mixon.
kickers and two defenses and two tight ends. Like, what the?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but maybe he'll be able to trade some.
Oh, he's gonna drop somebody most likely. Like a kicker. I don't know why you got two kickers. You know to drop somebody. Wasted a pick.
I used to say it, but there's more than one way to win. So
Who the hell is the Mario Douglas?
glad it was selected. Oh, Demario Douglas was a rookie last year on the New England. Didn't do anything, but a lot of people like him because he changed a quarterback. Could be the new number one. I mean, they really don't have a number one there. If you draft a number one wide receiver on any team in the 14th round, that's probably going to go well. Michael Wilson. Interesting. I have no idea who I'm going to pick. Really have no idea. The sun let me down. Got an hour before the next game.
They let you down. Damn it.
And it's a 6-point game with 13 seconds. It's not going to go well. So I got a kicker, and I've got 176 left. Damn it. Rich, you suck. No one else knows who Jalen Wright is.
Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes.
All right, we finally get to the last round, right? Second to last round.
Call your provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration and may cause kidney failure.
I've been waiting to take this pick in the second of the second last, or the last of the second to last round, and it's there.
Oh, you're going to take the backup running back from the Chiefs. Yep. Carson Steele.
No, I don't have that much confidence. We signed P Ryan, and P Ryan's already stepped in.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it, D. I mean, there's not a lot of guys to take. I do kind of think Jalen Hyatt's going to have a bigger year than people think.
Alexander Madison. Yeah.
Who'd you take? Oh, Madison?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm up. I love Malachi Corley. I really do. This is going to be a really weird draft for me, but okay. I've got what? 2 Ravens, 1 ex-Raven. I mean, come on. What is this? All right. Time to take a kicker. It's funny how Justin Herbert lasted so long. I mean, I know they lost a lot of weapons, but it's still Justin Herbert. And yes, I know it's the. I mean, who the world is Tyrone Tracy?
He's hurt, man. There's no way you can trust Herbert.
Yeah, but you could have had him.
Fasciitis, that's more than that's like somebody stepped on your toe. I mean, you're done. With that offensive line, yeah.
You could have him in the 11th round. I don't even know why Tyrone Tracy got drafted. They've got Rashawn Johnson, Khalil Herbert, DeAndre Swift. Where do you think Tyrone Tracy is touching the football? Yeah, and Khalil Herbert's available, and you took Tyrone Tracy. That didn't make a lot of sense.
Finally, to the last straw.
And for most guys, they're all picking kickers here. Derek Carr get drafted? Oh boy.
God, I hope not.
Your dad picked him up.
Oh my God.
I don't know what he's doing, but okay.
I have no clue.
Damn it. Chicago Bears just took to what I wanted.
I took 2 quarterbacks, but to have 2 kickers and 2 defenses, that's a head scratcher.
Quarterbacks, because you're looking at the wide receiver group, and it sucks. The running back group is worse. I mean, I don't trust Elliott, just to let you know. I think Elliott turns out to be a glorified goal line back, and Daddle gets most of the carries between the 20s.
That's why I drafted Madison.
J.K. Dobbins going to split carries with Gus Edwards. I mean, but
He'll ride that hot hand.
yeah. It's Semigan. Come on, KG. Let me finish my draft. And you took the guy. Just lost. Are you kidding me? I guess we're going to take it's completely right of hands, and we'll see how kid does. Hopefully, he doesn't let me down. I do have a tendency with picking my kicker in the last round and end up being in top 3. So,
Yeah.
because I look at
Got
teams
another one tomorrow, right?
they're going to score points and move the football issue there. All right, we've got 6 picks left of who would like to draft a kicker. You got Danny Dimes. Who picked Danny Dimes? Was he drafted? Your dad picked up his 37th quarterback?
Nah, I was joking with KG. It's 37 quarterback.
And we look at the draft. Jahmyr Gibbs was drafted in the first round. That's hilarious. Jamar Chase and Isaiah Pacheco by your dad. Then your dad picks Brandon Ayuk. Then we got a run, Justin Jefferson, Michael Pittman, Kyron Williams, when you touch Kyron Williams with the 10-foot pole, Nico Collins, Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Travis Etienne, Rashad White, Puka, Marvin Harrison, a lot. Then we go Mike Evans, Devon Achane, Josh Jacobs, Kenneth Walker, Deebo Samuel, James Cook, Devontae Adams, Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, Swift, Laporta, and Stroud. Dad then takes Mixon. Then we go Metcalf, Malik Neighbors goes to the Bears, Rashee Rice goes for me, Alvin Kamara, James Conner, Cooper Kupp, Lamar Jackson. I was actually looking at Jackson. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and Drake London. I was going to draft the 2 of them and hold Jackson for hostage to see what I could get for him.
Now you sound like me. Oh yeah, I gotta let everybody know my dad's not in the Discord, so
Jordan Love, Joe Burrow, Aaron Jones, George Pickens, and Javante, David Montgomery, Stephon Diggs, Ramondre Stevenson, Dalton Kincaid. Then we go Kittle, Waddle, Richardson, White, Pitts, Njoku, Cooper, Higgins, Worthy, Moore, Jackson Smith, and Jigman, Dak Prescott. So that's where Dak Prescott went. So then Brian Robinson, then Kyler Murray was drafted, then Mostert was drafted, Brock Bowers, Ingram, Ferguson, Harris, Nick Chubb, Tank Dell, Calvin Ridley, Devin Singletary, and Jaden Reed. Then we go Jake Moody, which was the shocker your dad picked in the 8th round as kicker, and it wasn't Tucker. Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler, Jerome Ford, Keon Coleman, Jared Goff, Derek McLaughlin, Chris Godwin, Deontay Johnson, Christian Kirk, Jaden Daniels, and Jalen Warren. And Christian Watson was taken. That's where they went. Okay. Then Chase Brown, then Tajay, then Dalton, then Cortland, then Brock Purdy. 49ers defense, J.K. Dobbins, Zach Moss, Lad McConkey, Kirk Cousins, and Browns. And then it is shocking, your dad then takes the Ravens after taking the Browns. And Roman Duze goes, and Pratt Freiermuth. Then we had to run on defenses, Chiefs, Jets, and Marquise Brown, who I think really probably has the second most target share in that offense. Jordan Addison. Then Gus Edwards, Ezekiel Elliott, Jonathan Brooks. Brooks is out for the first 4 weeks, so that's a very interesting pick to pick him up there. Brian Thomas, Justin Tucker, Steelers, Dallas, Chuba Hubbard picks. I looked at Chuba for a long time. I was trying to see how long I could get him, but he didn't last to me. So then we go Keenan Allen, Jaleel McLaughlin. If anybody can figure out who he is, that'd be great. Romeo Dobbs, Jerry Jeudy, DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, Trey Benson. I like the Trey Benson pick. Then your dad picks Taysom Hill, hoping that he plays at jack of all trades again. Tua gets drafted in the 12th round. That was a good move for Big Chubb. Cowboys, Tyler Lockett, then Rico Dowdell, then Tyler Algier, then Shakir. A lot of people like Khalil Shakir this year. Ty Chandler, A.D. Mitchell. Josh Palmer is the other guy I was trying to think. He's technically the next number one who was left. And he lasts to the 12th round. So that goes pretty well. Then TJ Hawkinson, Blake Corum, who I think really spells Kyron Williams, who hasn't proved he can stay healthy either. Brendan Aubrey, then the Bengals, then Mooney, then Williamson, then Koo. Yeah, we get another kicker picking. Still not Justin Tucker. Then Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence, Cooks, and Demario Douglas. Then Thielen, the Seahawks. Who picks the Seahawks? Michael Wilson, Curtis Samuel, Rashad Bateman. That's called going to your own drum. The Bears, Jalen Wright. I really like Jalen Wright. Clear Fairbairn, Bills, Braylon Allen. Okay. Justin Herbert, Zach Charbonnet, Keaton Mitchell, Baker Mayfield. I don't even remember if we have an IR spot. If we have an IR spot, a couple of these picks were smart. Other than that, some of them were just dumb. Then the last round is basically Carr, Gay, Elliott, Zerline, Bates, Mason. Mason goes to Mama Goose Legs. Okay. Evan McPherson, Chargers, Rashid Shaheed. A lot of people like him too. Luke Musgrave, Dustin Hopkins, and the last pick in the entire draft is Jalen Polk to New England. Not a bad move. I kind of like the Polk.
Not bad.
Not bad. So good draft. We'll see. Oh, Rich was in here posting. We didn't even see it.
I just said it right now. Yeah.
Youngstown State. Oh, so he was listening to me. Had a decent last year when he played. Not a bad season. Oh, shit. So Rich joined now. All right. Yep. Yeah, it was shocked that Jake Moody was the first kicker taken. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know who Jaleel McLaughlin was. So I think we have. I'm going to find out right now if we actually have an IR spot. So.
All right. Well, I'm about to head out. I got to eat dinner. Appreciate you. We'll get back to figuring out a day and a time to.
See you, Rich. Thanks for popping on. Yep.
All right.
So, Rich, do you like your team overall? It's a very interesting team. You took some guys I liked. I like Jalen Wright. I was like, who else has heard of Jalen Wright? I'm the only one who's probably heard of Jalen Wright. I know you love my Nick Chubb pick because I knew you were looking. For some reason, Chubb, I read he's only out for a couple games. And to get him in the 7th or 8th round is a good mark there. All right, so we do got some guys. So we do have an IR spot. So it will be a massive run on waivers here to see who wants to pick up Geno Smith or Daniel Jones or Russell Wilson or Bo Nix. No one took a shot on Bo Nix. Shocking. There's some running backs that are out there that are a little interesting. So I'm sure some guys are going to take their shot. Deuce Vaughn is out there. You would assume DeMercado drops down the list. Because Bigsby drops down. Rashawn Johnson's out there. I mean, all the other three running backs from the Chicago was picked, so why wouldn't you take Rashawn Johnson? Dante Foreman. What's your talk of Dante Foreman in Cleveland? So did they finally release Tyler Huntley? Because they couldn't find a trade for him? Teams were just calling their bluff that they kept 4 quarterbacks so they could trade one.